The Northwest Department of Tourism has just completed a 2-day Provincial Tourism Trade and Investment Lekgotla to provide a platform for various stakeholders to deliberate on strategic issues pertaining to tourism investment as well as other trade issues. The 2017 Lekgotla was held under the theme Towards an Integrated, Vibrant and Inclusive Provincial Tourism Economy. Our reporter Sellwane Khakhau spoke to the MEC for Tourism in the Northwest, Desbo Mohono, about what they achieved with the Tourism Lekgotla. Here's how that conversation went down.
Tourism is one of the industries that must create world peace. That's the first thing that people need to know. And two, our Lekgotla was the trade and investment. The intention was to create a dialogue for our product owners and also share with them the investment opportunities within the province. What we did as a province, we brought the expertise in the finance sector, national treasury, your cash sitter, so that they can share with our people, because more often our product owners, they do business as usual. So we want to do things differently so that our people know that as I'm sitting here in this village, what are opportunities for me? So the Lekgotla have brought about new knowledge to our people. National Treasury was also articulating how government assists people with their project in terms of tourism, basically.
MEC, I also know that we have a lot of tourism businesses in the province with a lot of programs that have been launched, like the incubation that was launched last year. But what are the contributions, some of the contributions that the province is making towards tourism?
There's a lot that we are doing. If you go to the state SA, tourism cut across. But clearly you'll see it's doing very well, because we in tourism, we have contributed something like 10.6% in the GDP of the province, not of nationally, of the province. That says to you we are doing something right. Among other things, in the Lekgotla, we were looking at a possible investment. When you go to the area of Town Skull, there are potential of investment around Town Skull, because that is the cradle of humankind of some sort, the origin of the skull. So people are able to invest around that area. You have beautiful places like Tumeng. It's called Small Haven. It's a beautiful picnic spot where water is just running. You don't know where the water is running from, and they will tell you it's more than 100 years that water has been running. We are looking at other investment around your Bloemhof Dam.
MEC, I also like how you highlighted for us the positives that come, with tourism, such as the 10.6% that you did indicate that is being contributed towards the GDP. But talk to us about some of the challenges that are faced by the tourism industry here in the province.
One, the infrastructure, road infrastructure is still a challenge. But if you can look in our province, everywhere there is stop and go, because we are trying very hard at this administration to ensure that we improve our road. But the most critical, challenging roads are our internal roads. When we look at the road that go to the establishment, they are bumpy, they are gravel road, and a product owner will complain that people complain that their car get damaged along the way when they come to their we are saying to them, well and good, we are acknowledging it. Two, the issue of crime, even though in the Northwest it's not that bad with crime, but the issue of crime tend to be a worrying factor. The Department of COSATMA is working very hard to ensure that our establishments are safe. Our people, when they come into the Northwest, they are safe, but there's still that element there and there. But we are working very hard to ensure that we make sure that they are being assisted.
For some of the viewers sitting at home, maybe interested in joining tourism, but wondering what business opportunities are there in the sector, can you tell us about some of these opportunities, especially for small and medium businesses?
In tourism, we've got a little sector of SMMEs, but also in the Department of Feed, we have SMMEs where they are being funded from. But our National Department of Tourism, they are working hand in hand with small business in ensuring how best we assist our SMMEs. For an example, they need a market. You can establish your business. If you don't have a market, it's as well as you are finished before you start. So the relationship that the Department of Tourism have built with the Department of Small Business is assisting our SMMEs to have a success in their business. You were talking of incubators. They're just from Malawi with the minister. Some of the incubators, they went to Malawi with the minister. Among other things, is to expose them to the outside market. We have Indaba every year in Durban. We take our SMMEs to go and get exposure, because when they're sitting home, they might not know what opportunities are there for them. And for this government to come up with a pillar that talks to villages, township and small developers, which means infrastructure, your electricity, your road, everything, they must go to the road, to the villages, so that those people in the villages don't migrate to town.
So what are some of the resolutions and recommendations actually that came out of the Lekgotla?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll read out to you our resolution that came out of the Lekgotla. There are many, but those that matters most. We want to focus mostly on technology as a province, because technology is the way to go today, and that's how your business will get in touch with the world. We want to build human capital for the industry. We want to balance demand and supply. We also want to build research capacity to respond to tourism challenges and opportunities. If we don't have that research hub, people want to know what are the challenges and how best can they deal with those particular challenges. We want to establish tourism hub and precinct in Mahikeng as a capital city. We want to elevate the concept of sports tourism through the involvement of the Northwest Department of Education, and also involving Sport Federation within the province. We also want to make sure that we strengthen our relationship with Scarcita, because this Scarcita is the one that assists the industry at the end of the day. We want people to understand how tourism can uplift their life in their rural areas or their communities.